The extent of the honey fraud is just skyrocketing. It is getting out of control.
In the last decade, there's been an increase in honey spiked with syrups like rice and corn.
That jar on your counter, the one you drizzle into your tea, swirl into your oatmeal, give to your kids because it is natural, because it is healthy, because it is honey. Except there is a very good chance it is not honey. Honey is the third most faked food on the planet. Not occasionally faked, systematically faked. At scale, on shelves you shop every single week. 70% of the honey sold in American grocery stores has been stripped of everything that makes it honey. 10 brands doing it, 2 that are not, and tests you can run tonight with a glass of water. Let's start with the worst one first. Number 1. Great value. Honey, Walmart. The organic lie. You saw the label. You made the smart choice. Organic, raw. Right there on the front of the jar. 2 words that mean something. 2 words that cost more. 2 words that millions of families trust every single time they reach for the budget aisle at Walmart. Here is what the label did not tell you. A federal class action lawsuit was filed in the Northern District of Illinois. Scientists tested the honey inside that jar. What they found was a mannose concentration 3 times higher than the international standard for pure honey. 3 times. That is the chemical fingerprint of added foreign sugars. Corn syrup, beet sugar, rice syrup, cheaper ingredients disguised as something they are not. The FDA is not vague about this. If a product contains honey mixed with another sweetener, you cannot call it honey. You cannot put the word organic on it. You cannot put the word raw on it. Walmart did all 3. Open that jar right now. Smell it. It smells like honey. It looks like honey. That is the point. That is exactly how this works. And the families buying it are not doing anything wrong. They are reading the label. They are trying to do right by their households. The label is just lying to them. This is not a small regional brand. This is the largest retailer in the United States, selling mislabeled honey at scale to budget shoppers who trusted the word organic to mean something. It does not. Not here. That is not honey. That is a lawsuit in a jar. Number 2. Sue B. Honey, the American farmer. Illusion. You know this one. The little bee on the label. The name that sounds like a co-op, like beekeepers in flannel shirts somewhere in the Midwest, pulling frames from hives on a Tuesday morning. Sue Honey Association. It sounds like Main Street, like a handshake, like something your grandmother bought. That feeling is the product, not the honey. Sue B was named directly in the 2023 class action lawsuits, the same wave of legal filings that hit Costco and Nature Nates. Plaintiffs allege that Sue B honey was diluted with corn syrup, rice syrup, and beet sugar. The brand that built its entire identity around American beekeeping heritage was selling something that did not match that story. Ultra-filtered, pollen removed, origin untraceable. When pollen is gone, there is no way to verify where the honey came from or whether it is even real honey. That is not an accident. That is a system. Here is what makes it worse. Seniors have been buying Sue B for decades. It is a generational brand. The trust runs deep because the name has been in kitchens for so long. That kind of loyalty is worth something to a company, and some companies spend that loyalty instead of earning it. The little bee has been smiling on that label for over 100 years. The contents of the jar have not always deserved that smile. If this is the first time you are hearing any of this, you are not alone. Subscribe right now. We expose this kind of thing every single week, and Sue B is just the beginning. Number 3. Winnie the Pooh Honey, the children's brand cover. Every kid knows Pooh Bear, the round little bear with his head stuck in a honey pot, the most famous honey lover in the world. When parents see that jar on the shelf, something happens. The guard goes down. It feels innocent. It feels safe. It feels like the right choice for a child. That is exactly why it works. Honey Tree Incorporated makes this honey and sells it through Walmart. Food Safety News had it tested. The result was the same as almost every other commercial honey on this list. Pollen completely removed, not partially filtered. Gone. When investigators asked the manufacturer why, the answer was straightforward. American shoppers want their honey crystal clear. Crystal clear means ultra-filtered. Ultra-filtered means stripped of every marker that proves the honey is real and traceable. No pollen means no origin. No origin means no accountability. You bought this for your child. Think about that for a second. Parents choosing this jar specifically because it feels wholesome. Because the cartoon bear makes it feel like someone cared about what went inside. And underneath that cheerful label is honey that cannot be traced, tested for origin, or verified as pure. Real honey for children matters more, not less. Kids are smaller. Their bodies process everything at higher concentrations. What you drizzle on their toast or stir into their warm milk should be exactly what the label says it is. The bear is fictional, the missing pollen is